I will fold. As it turns out, it's probably a good decision. And I would have lost the pot against an ace-9. We have a jack-10 deciding to play a hand. I have no idea why. King-10 in the small blind. I will push all in here. It folded to me. Figures to be the best hand against a random big blind hand. Definitely did not want to get called there, but it would be a hand that I would be able to live and die with if needed to. Ace-5 under the gun. Still not going to play that. Ends up having the big blind, had pocket tens. Queen here in the big blind. Definitely going to play here. Doesn't matter if I will win this hand or not. And the small blind ends up folding, which is even better for me after he had raised pre-flop. I don't have to risk my stack at all. Ace-4 here. I'm going to raise and take down the pot. We're still five-handed, almost 40 minutes into this sit and go. Hopefully we can eliminate a couple of these players soon and make the money. Although not much money, of course, but you know, anytime you cash a sit and go, it's a good thing. Here we have an all-in with Queen Jack versus King Jack. Only one guy has a club draw, and the shorty ends up taking a pot. Here we have 10-7 of hearts, where if the small blind ends up pushing all in here, I will have to call him. It's a hand I like anyways to play, but with the blind so big, you can't really, limp in and see flops anymore. Interesting with the under the gun guy raising. I expect the small blind to push all in here, and he does, which I will gladly just fold. He has sevens against ace-10, and I had a 7 and a 10, and he still hits a 7 on the board. And of course, doubles up. Ace-9 figures to be the best hand here. I will again shove all in. Hoping that the big blind will just fold, but if he does call, he is on tilt after losing that last hand. But it was a hand he probably should not have been in the first place with his raise that he made. And he ends up folding anyways, so I'm definitely happy to see that. Right now you got two desperate stacks and one stack that's not doing very well. I pick up ace queen. I will just shove it all in here. I don't want the small blind re-raising me at all and hoping that I can just take it down, which I do. Ace king again. I'm going to try to show my bully power here. If anyone decides to call, good luck to them. But as they do fold, which I expect or want them to. And now they're pretty much trying to hang on to make the money here. $10-4, I definitely will fold. End up having king queen versus eights, and a pair of eights ends up doubling up. Ace 10 here. Again, I will shove all in with the big stack. They will not want to tangle with me. King 4. I'm not going to play that. End up having 7-8 versus 5-2. Ooh, I actually picked up, would have picked up a flush draw, but lost the pot. So definitely a good decision on me to fold that. Ace 6 of diamonds figures to be the best hand here. I'm going to shove all in. See what the two small stacks do. Guy ends up calling the queen 6. All I have to do is avoid a queen, and there's a queen, of course, and my ace. Boom! Gotta like the ace on there. That's what I like to see from Poker Stars. Pick up a 10-7. Because the shorty is all in, I'm going to call. If I lose this pot, it doesn't hurt me at all. I do pick up a 7. I will just check it down. I am not worried if I do lose that pot. He ended up having a pair of 9s anyways, so didn't want to give him any more chips. And I do make the money. Now we are three-handed. Pick up a pair of queens in the big blind. And they fold, unfortunately, as a hand I was hoping to take out somebody. King 10, definitely I'm putting this guy all in here. He does fold. Ace 3 again, good enough to put the shorties all in. They decide to call, they're risking busting out in third place. Seven, 9 offsuit. Not a hand I love, but fortunately both of them are scared. They'd rather try to get second place. Jack 9 again. I'm just gonna keep shoving all in on these guys until they call and bust, or I double one of them up, in which I will have to be a little more careful. King 10. I'm picking up some pretty decent hands right now. I get called by 6s. I end up flopping 2 pair. I have to avoid a 6 or a, oh, there's my full house. And I end up knocking out the player in third place. Our heads up with a pretty large stack right now. Pick up ace queen. Pretty a crazy rush of cards right now. Ace queen versus king 8. I have to avoid a king or an 8. A king would actually make me a straight, but don't need it anyways, and end up winning the sit and go. So even a drunk Cohete can win a sit and go, as you can see. So that's it for now. It's time to hit the bed, and we'll see you again. Have a good night, everyone.